with the shows. I'm grateful to Mimic, he opened up doors. They tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tapped. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and that's where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight. On your show's name tonight. I am the Omega, PG Lane rolling. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a hold on, y'all playing with me, man. I am the Omega, PG Lane rolling. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green offspring. To the melody. The big shot. Wrists on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, gotta get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when I like he ain't been through nothing. Day free. Got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping. I'm jigging. My mental is amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother. Rich mama know I made it, brother. Go figure. Never. Brother, face it, brother, gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my and take you out of class like a multitask like Megan, brother. 2021 ain't taking no prisoner. Last year, y'all up all the listener. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor. Who the backing them? All been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and the game need me to survive. The Elohim, the rebirth. Before you get to the Father, you gotta holler at me first. On top 5s. That album, that single, burn that hard drive. Ain't nobody safe when I come up, and everybody that's outside. Who you with? Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an old school Gemini. Let me jump in this. 2 phones, but I only bring 1 in this. 1 daughter, but they all my sons in this. No, getting done in this. I'm scary, I got a gun in this. On top 5s. Stop playing, I'm that guy. Number 2 DM in my. That's cool, that's why.
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as...
Slam. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gonna cost you. Slow on it. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady.
How's you doing?
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is on. I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time. Like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't biased.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone, to No Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. So the Nets starting 5. Higgins is out there with Horford. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Orlando, Damian Lillard out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Buford. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And here's Curry who brings it up for Orlando. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
Now, Towns. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
Curry with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here are the Magic now. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence, and he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Now, here's Rozier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The feed to Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Pass to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
And so Murray nails both of them. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray against Lillard. Here's Curry with the 3. They get it back. And Adams takes to Buford. Magic moving the ball around. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Murray against Curry. And Murray. Here we go. Lillard, right side. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Wiggins against Thompson. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Driving to the basket.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack. Going right at guys.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Murray against Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Rozier. Murray for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group in for the Nets. Lenz checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony comes in for Al Horford. Norman Powell's checked in for Rozier. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
And the regular season clock approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
Now here's Anthony. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Powell, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic trail by 4 to the inside. Here's Medu. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wiggins outside. The pass to Caruso. Powell against Clarkson. Here's Anthony. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Magic have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Passes it to Flowers. Here's Oubre. Pass to Flowers. Milton with it. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Medu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Caruso, and that one drops.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Nunn's checked in. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Magic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Powell. Here's Caruso. And the layup falls. Caruso's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's all tied in Orlando. And don't go away. Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Oubre out there with Medu. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Flowers in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Goes up the baseline. Anthony's shot is off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Towns is checked in for Len. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Brooklyn trailing. Towns, high post. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
The drive by Clarkson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Wiggins after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Here's Towns, and that one hits back iron.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Oubre can't get it to go.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Anthony, no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Nunn. The pass to Flowers. Shoots. On the money with the open jumper. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
So for the Nets, Al Horford's checked in for Anthony. Rozier comes in for Wiggins, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Curry. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Murray against Curry. A rebound by the Nets. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Rozier missing. Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Curry. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Murray.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Rozier. Horford in the post, guarded by Curry. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight, and he lets it fly.
Thompson for the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Horford. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Powell. Good D by Thompson. Orlando leading by 3 to the middle and stolen by Horford. Here's Murray. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Murray.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Inside. Horford no luck. And Adams has got the ball here for the Magic. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just such a smart player. Thompson with a great read, taking advantage of the lane there.
Murray surveying the D. Shoots over Adams. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Powell dishes to Horford. Shoots over Curry. Horford no luck. Orlando leading. Lillard with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Curry against Murray. Pass to Towns. Over Adams. The baseline J off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create us. And that'll do it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Horford. Murray out there with Rozier. Then there's Towns. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Magic leading by 3. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Rozier for 3. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Curry against Rozier. There's the triple. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good, old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
This is it to Thompson. Here is Lillard. Curry is inside. Bucket is good. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Curry, and he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Alex Len's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony comes in for Al Horford. And it's Alex Caruso in for Murray. Here's Rozier. That one's not going to go. And Orlando will come the other way.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Anthony down low. The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry outside. Here's Flowers, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. after the Magic pick up 2. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Len. Here's Curry. It's good. Curry's got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Wiggins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Curry looking it over. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Norman Powell's checked in for Wiggins. And that one good from Clarkson. 7 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Clark evaluating Alex Caruso. What a gritty play. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. And it's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
The D just kind of stick to the side and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's Powell on the wing. And he drives in, and the layup is good. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Oubre. And it's good for 2. Oubre's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Here's Flowers. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Medu. Here's Flowers. Len grabs the board. Nets trail by 5. Caruso, the pass to Powell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Caruso, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Flowers. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Rozier kicks to Powell. Clarkson right side. Off with the layup. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Damian Lillard. Buford is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Murray outside. Here's Towns. Left side, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Really left alone that time.
I tell you what, I love how Horford takes what the defense gives up. He's not forcing anything, not trying to make a play that's not there. Just smart basketball.
Here's Murray, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Kendrick Nunn, he's jacked in for the Magic. Thompson misses. Nets trail by 6 from about 19 feet. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard, the pass to Adams. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Out to Thompson. Lets it go. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Powell, that's good.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Lillard surveying the D. Thompson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Magic lead by 5.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Murray. Here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Lillard against Murray. Now here's Lillard. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Nunn. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Curry's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Wiggins is checked in for Anthony. Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Towns. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Wiggins to tie it up. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Curry kicks to Lillard. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Timeout called the Nets. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He really got after them. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Towns. Hands it from short range.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Magic lead by 4.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Towns. Horford trying to free himself up. Towns, no luck. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Thompson in the corner from outside the arc.
Orlando foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Nets trail by 4. Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Towns.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting the shot up despite the foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Curry against Rozier. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Is there anybody more reliable than Thompson when the pressure is on? How about the mechanics and rhythm on that shot?
Adams against Towns. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And the Nets miss again. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here is Lillard. The dish to Curry. Back to Lillard from downtown. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Curry with the 3 off target. So the Magic win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Down to make a move, usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamar Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garfway 6F, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas pay me just to get fresh. Wake up, show type like Swantech. Can't out-rap me, Lord, I confess. Go with the kid, that's a safer. Me, I'm going for the win. They expect on my own connect. I run my own sessions. Executive produce, put on for the section. Driving down Western, what a blessing. Finesse everything that was on my checklist. Ops wanna know who I'm having with. Saw my name cause they really desperate. Dressing like me, gotta stay protected. Legend in my own mind, Machiavelli. Tell me I'm their favorite MC, so I really had to see mom's name on my sleeve. Am I really that nice? Gotta always keep it G. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. In us, we trust, and pics hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, saw my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. Garfway 6F, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. Yeah, this major, bruh. Yeah. It's presidential. Lamar Park. Yeah. Real OPM business. That's for life. Hey. till it's over. Get it right.